You're not going to bump into him in and around Parliament.
First up is Sue. This is quite a brutal question.
Do ex-MPs get a lifetime House of Commons pass? Are they allowed in? Are the corridors swamped with sad-looking Etonians turning up for a cheap pint? Or is that it? They're out, barred, never coming in again.
Well, I'm very overexcited, overstimulated by this question from Sue. The whole thing about being an MP is it's very like institutional living. It's where, you eat, you socialise as well as work, and therefore it is very brutal if suddenly the voters decide to chuck you out. MPs are given a pass for life afterwards to come into the House of Commons, but there's certain areas that they can't actually go into. One of the things that can be done is, like, for example, with Boris Johnson, after the Privileges Committee inquiry, which I chaired, we proposed to Parliament that he be denied his life pass as part of his punishment for misleading the House of Commons. So it's a privilege which you can have. And then, of course, there's the former MPs who are in the House of Lords who were allowed supposedly to go into the tea room and the bars and things like that. But actually we don't, because we know we've had our time.
I remember this thing about Boris Johnson. He then resigned as an MP, didn't he? So does he not have a pass?
He hasn't got that. So you're not going to bump into him in Portcullis House or any of the other places in and around Parliament. But when I was first an MP, there was no such thing as MP's passes. No such thing as security staff. Anybody, members of the public, MPs, would just walk in and out. And the police officers who were there to actually tell people where to go, not to keep people out. The security landscape since then has absolutely transformed.